Hi everyone, it's me, the angelic one. Sig's tired. Sig wants to go sleep. But here we are, streaming in the morning. Because he's gotta do that work thing tomorrow. Oh, glorious work thing. He's gonna die. And I'm gonna laugh at him. Because he's just dumb. But anyway, let's get into this Dawntrail thing, everyone, right? Who doesn't want to get into this Dawntrail thing? I mean, I know I want to get into this Dawntrail thing. One second. We're currently loading into the game. There it is. Finally loading in. We did it. So with that, we now say the magic line. Ouch. No, that's not what we say, Siggy. I mean, it does work, but no. Oh God. We say, on with the show.
Hi everyone. Oh, this is a hard night last night. I just wanted to sleep so much and I couldn't. Because, you know, overnight. Hi. Man, you look tired. Because I am. Alright, Sphene, let's see what evil shit you're concocting. Let's begin then, shall we? I must say I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing. I didn't even know where to begin. Good. I want you lost in my mall in space. While the districts may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are sustained near lane nodes, what you call aetherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. Now then, seeing as it's right there, I'll show you the Nexus Arcade first. I will now give you a small loan of 7.5 million gil so you can buy your first motorcycle. I want you truly indebted to me. I want the car. This complex is home to all manner of shops, from food to daily necessities to technological conveniences. You can find most everything here. Everkeep's interior is vast, as you'd observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. You see the glow patterns over yonder? That is the automatic conveyor. Thus contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to move swiftly between fairways and places. Now spare us some walking. Are you also made of strange metal, what's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electrope. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep. even the floors and walls, and your food. We know you like microplastics. By etching arcade circuits upon it, electrope can be used to convert lightning energy into those of other elements. In doing so, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotations, while required to propulsion of our flying vehicles. A conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drinks warm. Could you make a drink cold if you convert it to ice instead? You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating air with wind while projecting light with lightning, it's possible to alter one's appearance. It's almost scary what you could do with electrope. If such a wondrous material existed in our world, I imagine everyone would be fighting over it. Yes, that's what I want. This shop over here, what does it sell? Drugs. Ah, yes, let's go then take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. Yeah, this isn't shady at all. Not shady at all. Where's the car? You know they're selling. If that's on sale, this is gonna be on sale at some point. I don't see it. But I'm sure this is gonna be like obtainable at some point. It's gonna be like 15 million gil or something like that. It'll be something ridiculous here. This shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food? Can't imagine what it tastes like. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were two in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one and I will purchase it. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are of Her Majesty to treat you. The 5 items on display are our most popular. I recommend the ones of them is this your first time. It's like the item that interests you. The synthetic fruit pellet. They're our best approximation of the taste of grapes. I've never tried real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are. Alright, we have grape. This is revivifying target. It takes your thirst. The flavor is a sublime blend of sweet and salty. Stays fresh for over 10 years. This is a turd. Keen on the perfect meal bar, are you? and all the nutrients your body needs, packed in a single food source. The flavor is formulated to never taste dulls, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this and taking multiple meals. Ah, yes, the salad paste. This is designed for those who are concerned about their figure. It is a blend of 9 varieties of vegetables, and it'll help you effort to slim down. Fashion models swear to it, and you just can't get enough of the stuff. This here is the cultivated steak. It's not quite the same as the real thing they produce on the outskirts, but it's slightly more affordable. This particular product is known as Gold Label, and it's a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown as the plant of the 4th level. Sure, we'll choose steak. Well, they're all tempting. I'm going with the steak like you, Siegfried. It's absolutely starving. Thank you for your customs. This is here Her Majesty treats. It's bound to taste all better. Say, would you mind sampling your selection here and now? It's been a long time since we had newcomers, and I'd love to see your reactions. Yay! Eat the food! Great, this is my chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, Siegfried. Let's dig in. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, here I go. Amazing, I've never had meat like this before. It's tender. Like chicken, but it's just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. Huh, don't mind them. They're just happy to see an honest reaction. And how about you? It's interesting. Always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back, though, as chaotic when people have first arrived. We endeavored to learn about one another and embrace our differences. All right. What about you, Svine? Aren't you having something to eat too? No, because she's like an evil brobot. There it is. I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thank you. I suffice off the souls of my followers. Alright, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? Souls of my followers. My favorite food? Well, I like Tataros. They have the cutest and simplest of souls to consume. Humes are my next favorite because they just remind me of a Twizzler. Because I want to get to know you better. Why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed, and my experiences led me to believe the same. My favorite food. Is it such a difficult question? Well, yes, I haven't eaten real food in such a long time. I've only been eating souls. I'm sorry, it's just when I think of those who labor to bring us food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am, but you don't need to laugh about it. Can you actually buy food from him? Guess not. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well, next I will take, I'm thinking of showing you the residential section, but it's parts so I can tend to personal matters. It's visitation, and to be precise, and believe I will be educational for you as well. Would you two mind accompanying me? Do 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 do. Wonderful. Let me know when you have enough here, and we'll make our way. Ready? Let's go to the residential section that lies to the southwest. As we walk, I would be glad to tell you about any place of interest you come upon. So he is not a real vendor. Oh my god. So you said you got rid of steps. I see steps here. You know what this music reminds me of? I just realized it. It just came to me. It literally reminds me of Phantasy Star Online. Give me like 2 seconds. I do apologize. I forgot to get a drink. My throat is a little sore, primarily from being awake, but I just need like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Ow! Mash my hand into things. Do do do. Alright, there we go. We are now settled back in. Alright, Sphene. This is Mosaic, a cafe. Here you can buy drinks and enjoy while you relax. I see. And there's a similar establishment called Zbrlvchkatian. There's Seashell. It's a local tongue. Is the story behind the name Mosaic? There is. In our continent, the races are named after the stones. There are the hewn, which resemble the Totawatatians, the tall and graceful Elutids, and the diminutive and affordable Millennialias. When they all gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colors. Thus, did the founder choose to name the cafe. That's nice. If they served tacos here, it'd be perfect. What's a fucking taco? A traditional Tyrol dish, and one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh, yes, definitely. We'll make it happen once you stirred peace to right? Let's continue on. Do 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 do. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one is bigger than a palace. They have to be, for just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. The apartments in this building is left here as a residential radius of 9-14. Residential radius. That's right. Common door open automatically. What? I need a regulator to pass through. They won't let me in. You lied. Oh, never mind. Hi. Don't mind me. I'm just an off-worlder jumping on your bed. Oh, is he dying? No, his little ring is still on. This is the place. A mother and son live here. Oh, something is going on with the son. Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today, is that alright? Of course. Friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please make yourselves at home. Why is there a Pikachu on her chest? How has Melos been? There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hello, Melos. Have you missed me? Queen. Oh. Soul consumed. My son was born with Levin sickness, spheretheric imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Fine visits often, does he? She does. Milo simply adores her. He sometimes even manages a smile when she's here. What of yourself, Izorda? How are you holding up? You need to worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. I'm glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's nothing you can do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls, or... Fortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. Their illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence the number of cases have risen dramatically over the past 30 years. It's all my fault. Oh. What? What was that? I'm sorry, Isodor, but I must be going. I promise to make a proper visit next time, with treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If you weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be there. Thank you, Queen Safine. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon. So be a good boy for your mother and for me. Really hate her. Just something about her just irked. Mike, thanks for accompanying me on the visit. The illness is a part of life in Alexandria, and although I thought that you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day. Mark my words. We'll make it an unfortunate children like Milo smile again. Let's continue our tour, shall we? Look, we obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. We can stop here if you like. No. I do this because I want to. So please, do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we'll need to go by way of the Linode Ranine, where the Etherite is situated. Excuse me. Just go back here for a second. Just gotta go back here for a second. Don't mind me. Where is she? At least she's not dead. Your memory wasn't drained yet. Sorry I lost track of time. There you are. So what do you fancy doing? Alright, it's just a regular conversation. These rooms are currently getting sanitized. People have died in them. Funny. $20,000 damage. Nothing my knees can't handle. Do 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 do. Speed run. These conveyors will transfer you to the government section where resolution is located. The marking on the conveyor indicates its direction, and this pair is just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Siegfried. You first. Okay. Just gets smashing into ground and dies. Where's my motorcycle? And here our resolution, our operational heart of Solution 9. For resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to the citizens, such as the welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show than tell. Let us proceed inside. Here's your new jobs. If you don't do them, we will consume your soul. But for doing your job properly, you get to consume other souls.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
Yes, because you haven't told us where you get these souls yet.
Putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
Big lightning ball. Calamity. Death. I'm keen to learn too.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while.
You'll have several cutscenes. Make sure you're not in the
In the
queue.
distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it said, lightning energy began to swell in our world. According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year.
According to ancient records that date back to the 8th century, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time several thunderstorms ravaged the land. For centuries later, the seasons have lengthened nearly half the year.
The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives.
Hold on. Let's see here. Sorry, I have the alphabet up real quickly. So this is... I can't find it. I got good at this yesterday because I was practicing on it. So E... Assuming that's M. Yep. P. L. Oh, this is employment this way. Alright. What's the other one say? Getting the first letter is the hardest part. Oh, S. O. Or maybe that's not O. S something. PP. So maybe SU? Yeah, it's U. SUPPLY, maybe supply? Yep, supply. So wait, is this S? So this is sole supply is right. Employment is left. Oh my god. Translating these signs hurt my brain. Well, that's W, the... What is this letter? N... N, E... W... N, E, W... N-E-W... Noop? This one is definitely not as cut as dry as the other ones. And you... Don't know. I can't read the last letter. I can't see which one it is. Like, I can't find anything that matches that last letter. Oh. Wait, N-E... Is that news? N-E-W-S. News. News. There we go. No, I'm like, nope.
So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others.
And that's why I killed everyone.
Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction.
They made a
They deployed
nuke?
it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
So why do I feel like the Asians are the ones that gave him this technology to make this bomb, knowing it would cause a calamity?
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
No. I will tell you nothing.
But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to Electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Oh.
Your Majesty, help me. I beg you, help me.
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one. But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any. Please, you must do something.
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true. I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight.
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name.
Yo. Oh God, not that laugh.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
Guards, I need you to collect that man in the red jumpsuit. We're going to use his soul as a free soul. Memory wipe station, please erase everyone's, him from everyone's memory.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
We're gonna find his corpse on the ground somewhere.
Right. I believe we visited all the main facilities. With that,
That man from before. Does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamulja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
I am the queen. Scanning.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Aralja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiola.
I'd like that very much.
So I can eat all of their souls.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Yep. Yep. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, what was Fine waiting to tell us, I wonder? Well, I can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now and should probably go to Zacapia's meeting point. Then be back the way we came, I think. Wuklamont just dies. Lightning strikes her in the head. You should have had an extra soul. What a shame. But yeah, this music hard reminds me of Phantasy Star. And I love playing Phantasy Star. It's kind of sad that the PC released version wasn't, you know, like, didn't do too well. Sphene generally cares for her people. I respect her for that. And thanks to our tour, I've come better to understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. What level sword are you? You are 675. So, you're supposed to go to the place called Trueview in the eastern sector. This is Kavera. I'll take us there. You know, once you get used to it, we're actually kind of fun. Come on, Siegfried. Whee! You know what would make me feel better? Eating some pizza. Yum, 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 yum. Yes! Just carries a thing of pizza in his back pocket forever. This is the right place, you think? I don't see the others, though. Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore a bit. Kitty! Huh, Siegfried, look over there. Hello, child. What are you doing here? Oh, God. You noticed the two, right? The resemblance to Zorljaw? The blue scales of Bawaya with the features of a Hobigio? This can't be a coincidence. At any rate, it wouldn't do to leave such a small child on their own. Come on, let's go after them. Want to know who my brother had a baby with? Do 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 do. What the hell? So this is Trueview. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. Looks like a giant TV with big RGB. Like, is this the RTX 5090 right here? Is that what this is? And of course, you know, it's, you know, Republic of Gamers, so they gotta slap an LCD on this bitch. You know? It's the RTX 5090 right here. Feeling just about the only one that's lit up. Not open for business at the moment, I guess. Ah! Ah! I didn't see you there. Listen, we didn't mean to harm. We just want to talk. It's a bit odd, don't you think? They ran off when we approached, only to suddenly reappear. Could it be they want to take us somewhere? Is that the way of it? You want to follow you? So it is. Alright then, lead the way. Rawr. Once you chose to depart, Luke Lamont will accompany the blue scale Hobgoblin will begin moving towards its destination. Make your way to the destination without falling behind. If you leave Wuklaheim behind for any reason or lose sight of the blue scaled Hobgoblin, you can try again. So wait, is this a follow while... Right now I see we're running at the RTX 5090. Now it takes 3 terawatts to run. It's more energy than the entire house running through it. Yeah, that looks like a card. This is what you wanted to bring us? And he's gone. What is this place? I meant to relax here. It isn't working for me. Hey, what's your name? So you're still not inclined to talk. He only talks if it's completely comfortable with you. You know him? After a fashion, but never mind that. How about something wet for your whistle? Adorable as you are, and it's on the house. I would recommend our special, Her Majesty. I'll prepare one without liquor for the boy, too. Thanks, but no thanks. We supposed to meet a friend named Kakushia, but we ran into the child on the way. He led us here. Oh, so you're with Kakushia. Send out the robots. We're gonna kill them now. In that case, go and have a chat with Big Tasso over there. He'll show you the fun place. The fun place. What about him? I don't think he's in the mood to talk, so you can tend to bar with me. This is taking a turn for the strange, but you don't think we're walking into a trap, do you? I think everything's a trap. Damned if it doesn't have suspicion written all over it. Hold on. I saw a card. Can you go in here? Oh, it's a different card game they're playing. This establishment caters to lost souls seeking their true path. As a matter of fact, the services of our fortune tellers are rather high value demand as of late. I'm afraid we're completely booked for the coming months. Oh, so this is a fortune teller thing. Interesting. So, don't mind me interrupting your reading. The lightning is going to come and eat your soul. You're going to die. Die. What is this fun place meant to be? Is Kuskusi here? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Oh, sneezies. Ooh, leggies. This area is normally off limits, but Kukula told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head into the room at the end. Let's go, Siegfried. Whatever happens, we won't catch me being surprised.
Wonderful! They're here!
Yes, we are.
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
Humble.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
We're playing Final Fantasy VII again.
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Well, there's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it.
I am a hacker.
We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own, that sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation. The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology. From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
Okay.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point, but they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
That's her parents. A husband and wife who defected to try and stop it. That's her parents.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device. Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
Yeah, it's gonna be your mom and dad. It's so your mom and dad.
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife who founded our order, it's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued.
That's why they sent Kral out.
If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
My parents, the founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves.
Damn.
I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Peruse.
Thank you. If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
There's monsters outside that need to be murdered.
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
Why is everyone taking Alice away from me?
I've buggered it up again!
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Oi! You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't ma-
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shay.
Uh-huh. Left me here. What's up, boss? Sorry yet I had seen the passion spilling over. Happens when you put your heart and soul into your craft, you know. And not to be weird or nothing, but I felt a sense of kinship when I saw you. As if we met in our life. Any road? As I'm saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I have slept for 2 nights now. Not a single wink, and I'm ripe to collapse. Can't afford to, though. Got folks relying on me, see? But if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me a favorite energy tonic. Buy me some booze. That voucher is good for 2 cans. One for yourself and a way of saying welcome. Can't get the stuff at any old vending machine, though. You need to talk to the bloke named Philemon. You'll find him tending the bar at the main strip. Now off you go. Ah, yes, a fetch quest. I love fetch quests. Now, how the hell do you get out of here? Oh, there it is. Bye. The quests are starting to show up in here. What's up, Philemon? Welcome. What are you having? Energy drink. Red Bull type. Wings. Energy tonics. You can't get them from a vending machine. How dare you suggest that I sell such dangerous stuff? Away with you. Away with you. Don't come back. Got the voucher. It's up to me. Then, nicest of it. Oh, so you're collecting in Gnault. A can for him and a can for you, huh? Here you go. Yours is formulated for beginners. Gentler than the full strength stuff. It's not contraband or anything, so you won't run afoul of the authorities, but if the Raya's Consortium was made aware of the special selection, it'd be mad business. Now, seeing as it's your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there's a side effect. Bottoms up. Need to make sure it doesn't affect you in unintended ways. Yum, yum, yum. Drink the tonic in a single pull. Now that's how you do it. Your pulse ought to be quickening soon, after which you'll start to see everything more clearly, and then, finally, you'll feel a roaring surge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. It's literally a Red Bull ad. Well, you haven't up and cranked it yet, so hurry along with your goal tonic. And tend to leave the last moments. I expect that he's to keel over. Yeah, I'm going Super Saiyan. Give me souls. Give me souls. You heading to the back room? Yep. Here you go, Gnault. You've got the tonic here. Give it quick. Oh my god. Ah, that's the stuff. Ain't not like it, the blown cobwebs right out with a great big kaboom. Awakens something feral in me, it does. Transforms me into a remorseless beast that won't stop until I'm done what it's born to do. Any road, sorry for sending you off in some errand like that. And just can't concentrate without my tonic, you know? And the pile of work only ever gets bigger. Speaking of which, I better get back to it. Those weapons ain't tooling and ain't going to enhance themselves.
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
Who the hell betted with that?
So you think so too?
Someone betted with that? Sphene did.
But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together. This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
Damn.
What's his name?
Blue.
Gluja. It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual.
Just a little?
At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared.
Oh.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
We searched high and low for several days. Where should he turn up but in the wilds of Everkeep?
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunderyards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Guluja is Zorolja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me.
Aww.
But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Ukramant, you killed my father. Prepare to die. I am Guluja. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Stop saying that.
Who was that?
Oh dear. It's Galulja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
Oh, he did.
This is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Your father is an
Wait,
evil
Yamachi.
prick.
I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Kapkiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, we going outside, boys. Pants complete. Ooh, hands. If Kulja is outside the tower, we need to find him quickly as possible. Even if he's used to getting around on his own, the wilds are no place for a child. I agree. While Kralin and Raha continue reviewing the data, the three of us should devote ourselves to the search. Alright, let's head to the base of the tower and take it from there. Gonna kill your father. Your father's gonna die. I can't wait to murder him. Gonna put my blade in his throat. Well, here we are outside, but where do we even begin? Perhaps someone has caught sight of Gulja. Let's make inquiries in nearby. Good idea. Could you handle the outskirts, Alicel? Meanwhile, Siegfried and I will head beyond the big wall. So we're going to the other side, finally. Gulja appeared to be in this area, however, you catch sight of a group of people short distance to the southwest. You spotted those people too, yes? Perhaps they've seen something. Come! Ooh, what's down here? Oh, it just goes to a dead end. Wonder if you get fish off this. Fish. Bunny. Looks like some sort of salvage yards. Well, let's ask for Gulja. Gulja isn't here. You know the boy? Have you seen him? That's like a Garlemon third eye. Oh, forgive me. I didn't know you were... No offense taken. My name is Tapu. My eyes may be useless, but my ears are sharper for it. I can recognize people by the footfalls, including Gulja. So, he didn't come this way. Where in the world could he be? I do not know your voices. Who are you to Gulja, and why do you search for him? I'm family, though we're not really related by blood. His father is my brother. I've only just met Gulja, and we hadn't had a chance to talk properly. But I'm about to do something that will make him hate me, and I wanted a chance to explain. His father is your brother? Then that means you're... Yes, I'm Wuklamont, vow of resolve. And I have journeyed here to bring my brother Droza to account for murdering our people and our father. When all is said and done, Gulja will want nothing to do with me. Nevertheless, I always considered him family. I'll always be there for him. I want him to know that. It tears me apart to do what you must. The quiver in your voice tells the tale. Gulja was headed south. There's a place that is close to a home, as he knows. Find and bear your heart to him. Should he in turn bear his heart to you, accept and respect his wishes, as Queen Sphene respected ours when she granted us a place in her realm. I will. Don't worry. But, what do you mean when you say Sphene respected your wishes? Out of concern for our well-being, Her Majesty had urged us to reside inside Everkeep. When we declined, not only did she gratefully accept our decision, she granted us the necessary supplies to make our home. And since then, she has paid us regular visits to see how we fare. That sounds like Sphene, alright. Well, thanks for telling me about Gulja. I'll find him, and then we'll have a good talk. We continue south, it seems. Let's keep our eyes peeled the way we... in that way. Alright, so... You see the jewel on her. Do the rest of them have the jewel? No. And some of them have the thing, and some do not. I only see one with it. Elephants. Oh, God. It's a town. And half of it's submerged. The architecture looks nothing like we've seen so far. It's more Charlian. Ah, there he is, among the ruins. Only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking the tiny silhouette. Let's hurry after him. Be a disaster if a building collapsed while he was inside. Quest completed! Boots! I only saw him for a moment there and just disappeared behind a building, but I'm pretty sure Gul'ja was heading farther south. I'll contact Alice Hale on the link pill and let her know to join us. Let's throw this in box 4. Dude, does random still gets motorcycle. This is the area, but the canal and the breeze make it hard to go get a good view. Let's split up and search. If you could head to the canals, I'll make our way through the streets. When we find Gul'ja, let's watch from a distance until he gets his destination. Wouldn't want to startle him and cause an accident. There he is. Sorry about that. Got the message and then had to answer the message. Follow him quickly without being noticed. Oh, this is a don't be noticed thing? This is really a follow nobody notice because we know what we're gonna do. Yep, hold on, let me pull out my most inconspicuous vessel ever. You'll never see me. Yep, no, nothing here. Nothing to worry about. There's a giant whale following you. This is the stupidest shit I have ever done. I love just like doing this stupid shit. You going left or right, buddy? Don't worry, the whale's right behind you. I mean, the whale is not here to hurt you. Yes, what is over here? Nothing's changed. Ooh, almost called me on that one because I couldn't see you. Thank God I was driving the most inconspicuous vehicle ever.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
What's here, I wonder?
Aww.
So he's looking after those little ones.
Gululja.
Not another step!
What?
A sentry?
Run, Gululja, run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gululja.
Is that so?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
Before I kill your father.
And you, my boy. Do you wish to speak with them?
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith!
But...
But
I want to get to know her too.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots.
before I kill your father.
But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Oh, shit.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you?
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Ah! How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
You're captain of the knights?
You seem different from the other machines. What's your story?
And there I thought it was Kululja with whom you wished to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Please, I'm really hungry.
Yes, let's eat out in the lightning
All
storm.
right. A repast it is.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
The robot surprise. And I shall make tacos. So, my friends, I would enlist your aid in procuring ingredients for our repast. After all, the most enjoyable meals are those we make together. We're happy to pitch in. Of course, what ingredients do you have in mind? First of all, some yam and pumpkin, and the people on the outskirts should be willing to share their harvest. If you and Gulja could go ahead and speak to them. Sure, I'll ask for the cast-offs too as usual. As for Siegfried and Alicel, I would oblige you to procure some woolback meat. The creatures can be found grazing the slopes outside of town. As beef is less readily available, their flesh makes for a good substitute. That of the younger ones especially, as it's more tender and less gamey. Consider it done. We'll be back with the meat before you know it. Thank you kindly. In the meantime, I shall see to the other preparations. That looks fun over there. Are these what we have to kill? Oh, there's just a marker on the ground. Alright, cool. Summon that. Go into this mode so we can get some XP. Eat some food. Alright, where's that? What level is this quest? 98, and I'm level 94. Could go wrong. Do we even get experience for that? No, we didn't. That's sad. I would figure I would have gotten some experience killing it. The answer is no. What's this? My understanding you have already procured the meat? Yes, I'm badass. Good heavens, you have. It's such a choice cut as besides. 'Tis plain to know how you handle yourself in battle. Were it 400 years ago, I would have recruited you to the Royal Knights. Ha 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 ha. Hot. Alright. I think... Yeah, we're 8 minutes. So we're just gonna go back to this nice, cool little save spot so we can get some rested experience points there. We're gonna call it for now. Tomorrow morning, we are going to continue our journey in the fine and wondrous Final Fantasy XIV. I do want to thank you all for tuning in this evening or this morning, and hopefully I will see you here tomorrow for episode 2545. Now just remember, on the 31st, we finished the 7-year challenge of streaming every day for 7 years straight, and then on the 1st, we celebrate the 7 years of streaming, so we have all that looking forward to. Hopefully I will see you then. If not, we're going to continue our journey and hopefully find out why Sphne's an evil bitch, because I'm still having inklings of her just being an evil bitch. She's given too many one-liners that make my, like, beep, 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 beep go off. So other than that, guys, thank you so much. I will hopefully see you here tomorrow. If you missed any of the Dawntrail playthrough and you want to play catch-up on Siegfried42 on YouTube, all of the content is uploaded there, so feel free to play catch-up if you so choose. Until then, button.